And we are live and we are late. Thank you to Sparsh again. Dusri bar in this season he's come late. I don't understand why. Can you hear Sparsh? He's doing drama also that he can't hear. Can you hear me? Can you hear Abhijit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you so much. Namaskara Bengaluru. Namaskara India. Namaskara Tamil Nadu. Namaskara West Bengal today. For whatever reasons we know. Before we start the episode, we'll wait for Sparsh before he joins in. Sadly, last match was not such a great affair. Just though our episode was like an adventurous ride where I'm in the car, Abhi's in the Abhi entered, after long to the episode. Sparsh was chilling in one end, but somehow KL Rahul came in and here he is.
Hi,
Rahul. हाय तुम्हारे वजह से लेट हुए, तुम्हारे वजह से अभी लैग हो रहा है, तो सब हमने बोल दिया ऑडियंस को कि as usual there is a problem with Sparsh ends internet, so we had to adjust.
Sure, sir.
No problem. Thank you guys for joining. Hi Roy, for hi PRS कौन है, पता है क्या नाम? RP सिंह? नहीं? Okay, whoever you are, please tell us your name. We would be very happy to take your name and talk about it. However, welcome you all again. I'm sorry, we are late by how many minutes, buddy? By 10 minutes.
13 minutes. Yeah.
13 minutes.
So
10, 12, 13.
Apparently, there is the El Clasico happening of bottom of the table. So, how are you, Sparsh? तुम्हारा RCB jersey तो काम नहीं किया last time. How I know we are coming early today because tomorrow we may not be available, all three of us at one point, for whatever reasons it is. So before we talk about Gujarat Titans, I want to spend some amount of time today talking about last match because it was such a beautiful match and beautiful green victory as usual. Sparsh, how was the match? I know, and Abhijit, you don't know. Stadium only we started this conversation, okay? You remember, Abhijit was next to me. That Suyash Sharma tweet. It went on till 10 o'clock argument. Then next day morning, I have commented and went on. This Anna didn't stop till he proved me wrong. But the point...
It's the season of the longest. They've had the longest uninterrupted match. Mumbai RCB. Now we have had the longest uninterrupted Twitter cycle.
Oh my God! And the worst part about Twitter is you don't know whether Sparsh is shouting, you don't know whether Ravi is shouting, you don't know आराम से बैठ के you are मजे ले रहे. But it was a good discussion. I would say it was good discussion. I'm not going to say
you don't know if it's Arnab or if it's Sadhguru coming up in that tone.
Hey, Ningotila. The boy is also connected, but he is not supposed to reveal. On Kattal Nodo, Devi Dale. So anyway, so what I'm saying, so no, he is also.
Yeah.
So can somebody translate this comment for me?
Le bevarsi kala kannadadalli matado. Whoever this guy is, I will block you if you can talk to me in abusive language here. Okay. Whoever this blue falcon dog wonder 7178.
Blue falcon dog wonder cartoon ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅಮೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಸಖತ್ ಯಾರೋ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಹುಡುಗ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ನಿನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಇವನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ.
ಯಾರೋ ಕುಶಾಲ್.
I don't understand anything. Please let's go.
Nor we. No, nothing is so basically he's abusing me in Kannada. Guys, please be respectful in the comment section because there are others also. If anyone uses slang or even for fun, we'll have to block you people because YouTube doesn't allow us to keep posting. It's not allowed because kids get access to the thing. So you can WhatsApp me all these abuses. I will laugh with you, but let's keep the decorum. Anyways, coming back, how was the match? Sparsh, we and Abhijit know how was the match because we saw it live till the last 6 hit by Miller. How was it? Again, green turned out to be unlucky for us.
Green turned out to be unlucky, but we've also had our best moments in green, like the Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers partnership. But yeah, I think just going back to our debate, Suyash Sharma, he was pretty much a letdown, a disappointment. He did not hit his lengths properly, and that sort of, because of which we never actually were able to come into the game all that much. Yet, I think the way we pulled back the game to bring it down to 15 in the final over was commendable. So hats off to our bowlers, and then obviously expecting Romario Shepherd to defend 15 runs against the likes of Miller and Tristan Stubbs is too far fetched. वो नहीं होने वाला था. Even if it had been 25 runs, Delhi would have been the favourites. But I think there were a lot of positives to take out of the game, and that's what I would focus on as an RCB fan.
See, that's the line. Me and Sparsh always, Abhi, we have always this difference of opinion. Is he always tries to find something positive, like whenever, and I'm very critical sometimes, but even in that critical thing he finds something positive, which is good for him. But that's what the thing was. See, since you mentioned Suresh Sharma, because we were watching it live and he was doing it again and again, we were also getting agitated. So when I tweeted also, the energy was that because firstly we were losing, and we was also one of, I'm not saying he was the problem, because I feel only 2 bowlers turned up that day other than the last over of Hazelwood. So that was also an issue. So Abhi, how did you feel while watching the match in the stadium, though you were majority of the times God knows what you were doing, but he was always on the phone. Abhi is always on the phone. I don't know what he does. I don't know. Betting is not allowed in India, but he's always on the phone. Chalo. How was the match for you watching live? Do you think we should be worried, or you think it's again a glitch in the matrix?
Wow.
Watching live is always amazing. Like the crowd, the amount of people that you enjoy the game with, that energy is next level, man. It's there's nothing comparable. Am I worried? I'm not worried. I'm not worried, but I don't know. I'm not a Twitter guy. Like I have an account, but I spectate once in a while. So I don't know how bad your argument or debate was. But then Suyash, the biggest frustration I have with him is he could be so much more. He could do so much more. If he's able to like control, like that's what I feel. His head falls over. His action. There are some technical changes he needs to make. And I feel that he also needs to start thinking of himself as an attacking bowler, not somebody who bowls, like gives you dot ball, somebody who takes wickets for you. So he needs to bowl that wicket to wicket length, like much like Krunal or how Jaddu does, or Akshar does. He keeps bowling that wicket to wicket length. And for the kind of skiddy customer that Suyash is, he will get wickets if he pitches it on length and within the 3 stumps. So that he could be a lot more is what I feel. That is frustrating. But Krunal, amazing bowling. Bhuvi, amazing bowling. I think we missed a trick. It's 50-50. We can't say for sure, right? He went with that, I will give everything upfront sort of a captaincy mindset, Rapa, where he said, I'm going to bowl out all my key bowlers and then see, I need wickets. Then we'll see what's going to happen till the end, if the game goes till the end. But I feel 17th over, he should have, I think Rasik bowled, if I'm not wrong. He should have made Romario bowl either the 16th or the 17th over, because even if they had hit him at that point in time, someone like Hazelwood or Bowie would have been left with to defend maybe 10 runs or 8 runs. I would take a bet on that rather than giving 15 runs for Romario, and especially given that was his first over for the game.
Sparsh, I want to, anyway, since Sunay has also brought it up, now Abhi also has brought it up, now I want to transition to that part of it. The topic of discussion in the last few days among people, at least if not social media, I'm assuming it's a little bit social media, is Romario Shepherd. Now, I don't think it's wrong for us to blame him, because we don't even know whether he's been told ki bhai tu last mein bowling karega, you will be bowling death. I don't know. We don't know whether he's communicated that, or even that day the decision was taken in the last moment. So somewhere hindsight, see, we can only talk hone ke baad. We can only, because that's how you rectify. I am not of the belief that you should sack or you should fire Jitesh and Romario just because they had a few bad innings this season. But Romario, do you think should have been bowled earlier, like 11th and 12th over, or when Rahul got out, to just take, because you saw already when during Rahul only Suyash got hit 2 overs, so you could have given Romario 1 or 2 that 1 over so that he has a buffer and eventually ended, because last season, majority of the times, our last 4 overs was bowled by Bhuvi and Hazelwood. Majority of our death bowling was by them. I still remember one of the day matches only, I think, which is against Rajasthan Royals away, where these two first batting, we were bowling, I think, first. And last 4 overs, they controlled really well, these two. So do you think somewhere they should have thought of it that way, or going forward, they should think if they are going to continue with Romario Shepherd? Because I know you are pro Romario to play. I am not. Being honestly, I feel रोमारियो के अलावा बेथेल भी लेके आओ या फिर डफी लेके आओ, it doesn't matter to me as long as you have a. My problem is we don't have a sixth bowler where Rajat can depend for 2 overs, which is what Indian World Cup में फायदा हुआ था हमें, मुझे लगता है कि we are not dependent on only 5 overs, because some bowler will have a bad day, right? You can't say anything. So what do you think there of Romario's role? If he is, isn't it on the management to tell him, bhai, to practice kar, hum shy major in any time will give you the ball and you should be able to do that.
See, with Romario, I don't think that he is RCB's designated death bowler by any means. That is not his role, that is not his strength. And I'm pretty sure that the management also has not told him to bowl at the death. Last match mein kya hua? Because Suyash Sharma got hit for runs in his first 3 overs, usko chautha over nahi mila, and that is the reason why Romario had to come in to bowl the 20th over. I don't think Rajat made any captaincy blunder over there. Maybe he could have gone to Suyash or Romario in the 12th over, because Rahul got out in the 11th over. Krunal Pandya ne out kiya tha 12th over mein, but I can understand what Patidar wanted. He immediately brought on Josh Hazelwood to try and get Stubbs out as well, because agar Stubbs out ho jata, that would have been a big opening in the game. So I don't blame Rajat at all. Now, like Abhi was mentioning, that could have Romario bowled in the 16th over or the 17th over. I don't think so. Generally, what you do in such situations is you always save the weakest over for the last, because agar Romario Shepherd, if he bowled at that point in the game, I think the game would have been gone. Delhi would have sealed the game. So the way Rajat rotated his bowlers, I think that was very good, and that's why it came down to 15 of the last over, where we still had a chance. Outside edge lag jata ya kuch bhi ho jata, it could have been a wicket and we could have actually won the game as well. But wahan tak game ko lana was also very important. Had Romario bowled earlier, I think the game would have been done and dusted a lot earlier. So I don't think there were any captaincy blunders. Should Romario play or not? I think he should, because there is no one sitting out on the bench whom you can turn your head towards and say ki yaar ye meko 2 over dal ke dega. Jacob Bethel, as a left arm spinner, part-time spinner, he will not give you those returns to 2 overs day in day out. Koi bhi nahi hai aisa bench mein. You will then have to go towards guys like Kanishk Chauhan, who are under 19 people, who have no experience of playing in the IPL. So I don't think he should be dropped. Even if you bring in Bethel for Romario, Bethel khelega kahan pe? Because he is ideally a top order batter. Romario is a proper finisher. You need that guy at number 7. He gives you the flexibility to use Tim David higher up the order as well at number 5, which RCB is doing right now. Agar Romario nahi rahega, you will have to sort of Tim David ko rok ke rakhna padega to bat at number 6 and number 7 to finish the innings. So I think there is a lot more than Romario just coming in and facing 5-6 balls. There is some psychological impact as well. It allows Virat and Salt to go hard up front, because they know they have Romario and Krunal Pandya at number 7 and number 8. And I'm pretty sure ek match aayega jahan pe Romario will score maybe 35 and 10 balls and he'll win the game single-handedly. So that's my take on Romario. I don't think he should be dropped, but it's tricky also how you want to use him with the ball, because RCB, I really feel they have 5 good bowlers, and there won't be too many days where Romario will have to bowl at the death, because we have 3 good death bowlers as well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Rafiq Salam and Josh Hazelwood. So we have enough to play around with. I don't think it is a problem. He should continue in the team is what I feel.
I feel it's a hard thing to debate, because as you said, you cannot say with 100% confidence that yes, he should have bowled earlier, or it's okay that we kept him to the last. That was our best option. Because at that point, Stubbs was also not set. Maybe he could have done a good job if Romario had come in earlier, right? But as you said, I think that's the aggression in the captaincy. That's the RCB Hosa Adhyaya. That's the new chapter. Right? They keep going hard, even in batting, even in bowling. And I also subscribe to it. If I was the captain, I would have probably done the same thing and not exhausted all of his overs up front. Like I would have kept him for later, for Romario's over for later.
So basically,
can you hear me?
just want to add on that.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
But I just want to add on it. Kunal Pandya, 15th over, just 5 runs. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 16th over, just 5 runs. Hazelwood, 17th over, just 5 runs. Then Bhuvneshwar, wo ek chakka kha gaya, but he bowled very well in the over. And then even in the 19th over, Rasik conceded just 10 runs, not a single 6 in that over. So the way they bowled and to bring the game to that final over was commendable. अगर यहाँ पे इन 5 ओवर में एक विकेट गिर जाता, I think RCB would have been ahead, and that's what Patidar wanted. But a wicket did not fall. I think Stubbs and Miller also realized that they have Romario's over, so they sort of played it out.
Exactly, they were smart enough to know that there's one over for the sixth bowler to take care of, and they wanted to target that. So that's why I said, like, because these guys played the way they did, had they bowled Romario earlier on, maybe they wouldn't have taken that much of a risk and they would have been freer. So maybe they wouldn't have been that aggressive. You can't say for sure, right? Hindsight 2020. But yeah, that is one change maybe they could have done.
So the other thing I think somewhere we have to talk about is, before we head to GT matches, this whole bowling combination going wrong, or whether Romario should have bowled, or whether came into picture because we didn't put enough scores on the board. Now that's where everything started, right? So I think if we had 200, imagine we had scored 200 as target. I think even the DC's approach that we will go at them against the sixth bowler wouldn't have been, because they would have also tried to play earlier or finish it earlier. So where did RCB's batting go wrong? Is it an individual? Because I'm not going to take his name. Was it individuals' lack of form caused the pressure in the last 5 overs? Or did we, because I think till 15th over, we were fine. We were fine. I think we were around 140 for 5 or something around 14th, 15th over. So where did, so that is almost 10 per over. So that's the man who I think in the stadium also I said, I think we were calling who will go and all out and all, something like that. I said Tim David is going to try harder now because there is no runs coming from the other end by Jitesh. Now, by default, the pressure was building because one person was eating up a lot of balls or was struggling to score runs. So, Sparsh, where do you think our batting suddenly looked brittle, which reminded me of our past seasons, RCB?
No, I don't think anything went terribly wrong as such. There was nothing wrong in terms of intent or approach. I think we were very good. What went wrong is that Patidar got out early, because of which Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav came into the game a lot more, and it also was a slow wicket. It was not your traditional Chinnaswamy wicket where you just go bang bang and score 240, 250, right? Thoda sa slowness tha wicket mein. It also was a day game. Patidar got out early, because of which Akshar Patel, Kuldeep Yadav came into the game, and that's the only thing which sort of went wrong. And Patidar is not a machine, right? If you play with that intent, obviously you will get out, and that's what happened. Now, Jitesh Sharma, I know there was a lot of flack which he got for his innings, and some people were asking what has he even done for RCB. I mean, go and watch what he did last season. That innings against Lucknow Super Giants, I think that's an RCB Hall of Fame innings where he scored that 82 of 30 or whatever, and because of which we even played the qualifier one. And he was actually one of the best batters in the last 5 overs in the last season. So it's maybe just a thing of form. I don't think he shall be dropped either. कुछ ऐसा गड़बड़ मुझे लगा नहीं, to be very honest. It just was an off day. It did not come off, and that's pretty much it. I can't really point a finger at anything. It's okay. It happens.
Perfect. See, this is what I said to someone else also, saying Jitesh should be replaced by Venki and Romario should be replaced by Duffy. When it came up like that. So my point is, I get where they're coming from. I know Jitesh has not been great this season. I understand, but this is very like those reactionary, immediate match, match khatam hua aur tumhe laga kya fix kar sakte. But I don't think we are in that stage of team building right now. Staying with you, Sparsh. Let's transition before Abhi comes in with. So tomorrow we are facing Gujarat Titans at Chinnaswamy. I think that's the last match in the group stages at Chinnaswamy for RCB. Now, Gujarat Titans, their middle order has been a very weak area for them. It's a top 3 heavy. And also, but however, I want to say the bowling looks pretty good. Whether it is all are tall, hit very good hit the deck bowlers, whether it's Rabada, whether it's Siraj, whether it's this new pacer who have got Ashok Sharma. So tomorrow, will it be RCB's batting versus Gujarat bowling? I'll tell you why. Last season, the match we lost against them in Ahmedabad, we batted first and we couldn't score much, again like how we did against Delhi. Eventually it led the top 3 to go easy of GT, and then eventually, because they didn't have the scoreboard pressure. So again, will it be this season RCB batting versus GT bowling? What do you think? And how are you feeling about this game tomorrow?
Will Abhi take this or is it for me?
You staying with Sparsh बोला मैंने. तुम सुनते नहीं हो
अच्छा.
मेरी बात को आज. क्यों तुम सिर्फ बहस करते हो मेरे साथ ट्विटर पे.
Come on.
अरे you are now big, you are आकाश चोपड़ा रिप्लाई करता है, हर्षल गिब्स रिप्लाई करता है तुम्हें. हमें कहाँ देखोगे तुम सर. चलो, let's go.
I don't know how that reached Harshal Gibbs. I was shocked. I checked his account twice. Is it the real Harshal Gibbs? Yeah, it was the real Harshal Gibbs.
but he has very nicely responded.
Correct. He also responded to my follow-up question very nicely.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, how am I feeling about the game? It's RCB batting versus Gujarat bowling to hai hi, and I think toss will become a very important factor in this game, because the simple reason is that at this point we don't know what to expect from Chinnaswamy. There always is that slight help for seamers of a hard length that is there, but at the same time, kai bar slow nikalta hai wicket, kai bar ekdam pata nikalta hai. We don't exactly know what to expect, and that can be a problem while batting first, because then we don't exactly know what the par score is on this particular wicket. So the team chasing will probably have an advantage. Again, it's also a night game, so there might be the possibility of dew. So toss, as usual, as cliche as it sounds, it will be a factor at Chinnaswamy. But RCB batting versus Gujarat bowling, definitely, because Gujarat, as you rightly mentioned, they have some really good, tall, hit the deck pacers who can bowl at 150 kilometers per hour. Rabada was breathing fire in the previous game, 152, 153 kilometers per hour. Crazy.
Well,
but at the same time,
drugs काम आ रहा है.
I'm not going into all that. But at the same time, Virat Kohli is someone whom you cannot bully with 150 kilometers per hour. So बहुत मजा आएगा ये देखने में. The way he bats against not just Rabada but Mohammad Siraj also, because वहाँ पे फिर वो emotional element आएगा, with Virat and Siraj, that head-to-head battle. I remember last season, or whenever Siraj went to Gujarat, the first time he ran into ball to Virat Kohli, he pulled out of his action. So this time he'll be coming back to Chinnaswamy. वो वाला एक element रहेगा, and I think this is a good time to bring up that Mohammad Siraj stat at Chinnaswamy. I'll just pull it up. Yeah, this one. So Siraj will be coming back to Chinnaswamy, and his record in the IPL in the power play at Chinnaswamy is phenomenal. Most wickets, but look at that economy, 6.29. Banda run ही नहीं, power play में run ही नहीं दिया है Chinnaswamy में. This was a reason why I sort of also was in favor of Mohammad Siraj's retention, but अब वो बहुत पुरानी बात है. I'm more than happy with Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who is second on this list. But yeah, Siraj at Chinnaswamy versus Virat Kohli versus Phil Salt, that will be a battle to watch out for. And especially Chinnaswamy में थोड़ा सा I think मदद मिला है for the seamers. So obviously that will be a good battle to watch out for.
So Abhi, just coming back, how do you see GT's bowling this time? Yes, they have good pacers, but Rashid doesn't look the same Rashid anymore. And Washington's, I don't know how he will come good on Chinnaswamy, because I don't remember he having a great spell at RCB either before. So do you feel the same as what Sparsh is feeling in terms of their bowling? And first I saw Siraj stats and I was like, इतना अच्छा bowling कब किया उसने RCB के लिए? So then I saw since 2023. So then I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, very smart, very smart. But what do you think? To be very honest, I feel GT is overrated team. I don't know why I feel. I don't feel like watching them. I don't like I don't know. I don't see. For me, every club has an identity. It should have, from coming from football. If I'm a attacking type of a football player or team, I play that way. That's a like so. It's RCB has always maintained playing bold. How much ever they did. Chennai has a certain ideology. Mumbai always has a. But
Well,
GT, I have never.
what is that ideology? Playing old for Chennai.
Who's this? We are not getting this today, Chennai. So because their elections are going on. No, see, Chennai always had this ideology of their home was very strong and the spin attacking was very good. So they always focused, their spin attack or their bowling was very like I feel the slow bowlers, medium pacers. Right? Yeah.
They made Chekhov their coach.
Correct. So my point is GT, I don't see anything like them. Still, they won the IPL once. So, do you agree with Sparsh, whatever he said, if you heard? Or do you think it's overrated? Or we are unnecessarily getting scared?
No, I agree to a great extent. It's going to be their bowling versus our batting. Their Rashid may come good, may not come good. He's looked a little sketchy this season and the last as well. But if he comes good, he's an extremely dangerous bowler. We have good players of spin. We have Rajat. We have Mr. Jitesh. We have Virat, who's actually played really well against Rashid before. So if they come good, then I don't think Rashid will be a problem. But the way Rabada is bowling right now, he was consistently hitting 150 plus in the last game, right? And he was bowling like his change-up also is pretty solid. So Rabada is going to be like a force to reckon with. Ashok may be intimidated by Virat and so, but he's like a second change bowler, right? So by the time he comes in, it's going to be like our middle order most likely. So Romario, Tim, Krunal, these people, he is fiery as well, 150 plus. So they need to use Chinnaswamy's dimensions and try to hit behind the wicket and score more runs. But as you said, Ravi, I don't know like what value add Washington Sundar can do here. That was being said 3 games ago, and he scored and he got a win for GT. So that guy is also on and off. I feel it's GT 1, 2, 3, right? Gill, Sai, Butler. If we get those 3, they're not even playing Tewatia. So I think we can eat into their middle order, and it should be fairly straightforward from then on, unless somebody steps up.
Sparsh, you wanted to say when he said Tewatia, are they playing Tewatia?
Yeah, Tewatia is playing, but he's not doing anything. So he's as good as
that's
not.
That's what he meant.
No, they're bringing him in a position where he's not like. There's no scope for doing much, right? If they bring him in like 3 wickets down or something like that, he does what he does, and maybe it will work out for them. And Washington Sundar also isn't. Glenn Phillips, man, it's like in Kannada we say bisi tuppa. Like it's literal translation will sound a little weird. It's like hot ghee in your mouth. You don't want to spit it because it's so nice, and at the same time it's burning. Glenn Phillips is that guy. Exclusively, if you take him for fielding, he saves 20-25 runs. That's his contribution. And batting, he's total shit right now. So what are you going to do with him? If you drop him, you can bring in Jason Holder, who might add a lot more value. And then he actually might work well with in the middle overs with Prasidh. Prasidh, for some reason, like goes like ape shit crazy and bowls horribly for India. And when he dons on this darker navy blue color, suddenly he becomes a stellar bowler.
So Sparsh, what can we expect from Chinnaswamy pitch and the stadium? I know it's too early for us to discuss which pitch will be used. However, last 2 matches, pitches have been slow. Whether it's a day or the earlier one also was quite slightly slow, where our bowlers bowled first and made use of it. This time we batted first, so we ended up. I remember second season of WPL, I think. This is how it was for WPL also, where first innings batting was very difficult. Second inning used to be really better, right? So, are you expecting the same? And again, as per you, the toss becomes very crucial. And where do we go from here? Because I don't want a pitch to decide the, because I remember WPL second season where RCB didn't win the IPL or WPL, sorry, was because we majority of the times we batted first and we scored less, and the second batting was very easy. So where do you see what so can we expect a pitch like CSK match, or you think this is the way going forward?
Yeah, honestly, it depends on what particular pitch they're playing on the for this particular game, and it's too early, as you said. We don't have information about that at the moment. But see, Chinnaswamy, as I was saying earlier as well, ki, um, win the toss and bowl first, so that at least you will get an idea of how the pitch is behaving. And even if it is a flat wicket, not an issue because you can chase at Chinnaswamy. It is a good chasing venue. So there isn't much to talk about it at the moment. Depends. पिछले दो मैच में थोड़ा सा slow रहा है pitch. If it is on the slower side, then from Gujarat's point of view, I think it won't be a bad idea to play Sai Kishore in place of Ashok Sharma. I know Ashok is very promising. He is very good. But Sai Kishore with his left arm spin against RCB, who is predominantly a right hand dominant batting lineup, I think Sai Kishore can be a good tactical move. And secondly, I think Abhi correctly pointed out on Glenn Phillips. He hasn't been in form. He's averaging 16.75, if I remember right, this season with a highest score of 25. They have Tom Banton sitting on the bench, who is a good player of spin. He's a proper middle order batter. So they can maybe look at him in place of Glenn Phillips, because anyway, they are not even using Glenn Phillips bowling. So that these are two changes from Gujarat's point of view they can make for this particular game.
Just before I go to Abhijit about RCB's any changes in the lineup, Kohli the greatest, I agree. He has a question to Sparsh only. Thank you for ignoring us. You might have seen a stat where Virat batting deep. Oh, I know this stat. RCB wins 90% time irrespective of bowling or batting first. Do you think he should be more selective in terms of aggressive shot? Oh, I saw this stat on Twitter. हाँ, बोले सर, आपका है ये आपका क्वेश्चन है, आपका फैन है.
I don't think, yeah, so I don't think he should tone down. Maybe if we are chasing and if the total is not a very high total, but even in that case, you want to sort of go hard and push for net run rate in a tournament like the IPL. So I don't think he should actually be selective or tone down or not play his shots, because as an opener in modern day T20 cricket, that is your role. You cannot afford to go slow in the power play. Teams who are not maximizing the power play often end up losing the game in the IPL. So I don't think that should happen. And yeah, when you have Romario Shepherd coming in at number 7, Krunal Pandya coming in at number 8, Rasid Salam can also swing the long handle at number 9. There is no reason to actually be selective or not take additional risks up front. I understand Chinnaswamy has been slightly tricky in the power play, probably the trickiest among all the venues so far, but I don't think that is needed at the moment. That stat, I have seen the stat as well. मुझे exactly याद नहीं आ रहा है, but data you always have to view it in the right context. So उसके पीछे और भी कुछ ना कुछ होगा. It's not only because Virat is batting deep. उस particular matches में average score देखना पड़ेगा, how the bowling is performed in those particular games, etc., etc. So yeah, I don't think he shall tone down in terms of his approach. Oh wow,
He's gone.
he's gone, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He
Anyway.
went. He tried to go down the ground. He went out of the ground.
Yeah.
He was. I think he was making a reference to potential lineup change for RCB,
yeah.
and that connects me back to a proposition that he made earlier in the conversation, where he said, "Would you drop Jitesh and bring in who Bethel?" He said, "No, not Bethel. Somebody else. Bethel, but then who else will you drop? You need to drop a foreign international, right?" So, I mean, even if you bring in, let's say, as an academic exercise, you drop Jitesh, then you would need Phil Salt to keep. And Salt has been our top fielder. Other than Virat, I think from an impact standpoint, from a catching standpoint, he's always at the right place at the right time. So, and he gives like 10 to 15 runs in the field. Like he saves rather. So I don't know if that's a good replacement. So I wouldn't want Phil Salt to keep instead of Jitesh. So for that, and also communicate to Jitesh as to what exactly is the role that is expected from him. He sort of assumed himself to be an anchor, I felt, in the last year. I don't think RCB is going for the anchor position anymore, with regardless of what position we are in. And they made a bold choice. They said we are going to bring in an impact sub if we are like 25 for 5. You guys don't have to stop hitting. So that message is loud and clear from Andy Flower and Mo Bobat in my opinion. So I don't think he should have tried to play that role that day. That is what we felt seeing from the ground, that he was trying to take stock, take control, slow things down. That has not worked historically for us. It won't. So he should continue to play. I don't think he should be replaced. I am not expecting a change in the playing level. Maybe if they want to give a break to Hazelwood, bring back Duffy, and that would be the only change. And as per Shu called out previously, we don't have an apples to apples replacement for Romario. So I don't think that change is happening as well.
So Sparsh, let's talk about the king. Did it come up?
It
Mera
did.
lag ho raha hai aaj. It did. So
Yeah.
let's talk about King versus Rashid, right? Now, what do you want to talk about this? See, Rashid. Oh my God, this is scary. भाई मैं निकल रहा हूँ, तुम लोग देख लो. ये
wait,
नहीं
I
हो
think-
पाएगा ये वो. Yeah.
No,
So
no,
go on.
the data is wrong. It's not 22 dismissals. I don't know how it's showing.
I had a
22.
heart attack. I had a heart attack seeing this.
No, I think there is something wrong with this. I'm so sorry. Average and strike rate is correct,
This
but
is IPL 2024, it says. But there cannot be so
Honey.
many matches, right?
that also is correct. That also is wrong. This is all-time data. I'm so sorry. I have no idea ये कैसे हो गया है.
No
So,
problem. No
this is
problem.
all-time
Say, what do
data.
you want? Mhm.
And the dismissals is actually 3, not 22.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what I
Okay.
wanted to point out, or actually कुछ खास है नहीं. It's actually a very it's a
It's a
क्या बोलते
matchup
हैं?
to be discussed about, I feel.
This is only a matchup to be discussed about because of the aura of these two guys. Always जब भी दोनों एक दूसरे के सामने आते हैं, and there is this perception that Virat Kohli plays or struggles against Rashid Khan. Rather, he does not play spin well. But while that is true that he does not hit spin well, against Rashid Khan, he has actually been very good. That's what I wanted
Yes.
to talk about. Especially in the IPL since 2022. If you remember, 2022 was Virat Kohli's worst IPL season. But in both the matches, he actually, versus Gujarat, he played Rashid Khan very well. Then in the 2023 Asia Cup game where he scored that century, comeback century, wahan par bhi he played Rashid Khan very well. So he has been playing Rashid Khan very well. So that's not a matchup to worry about, is the only thing I wanted to bring up. I don't know how it showed 22 dismissals. That's totally wrong.
He just doesn't slog sweep. I think otherwise he's playing like with a straight bat. He plays. That's why, like a few minutes ago when I spoke about it, I said like Kohli plays Rashid well. He's not like a known player for spin, but for Rashid, for some reason, he steps it up.
He plays it well, yeah. But also, this is
So
a time.
Sparsh. Say.
Yeah, I think Sam Roy had mentioned this, which is, I think he's bang on over here. Rashid Khan, he had a very poor 2025 season, not just IPL, but across his T20 career. His numbers were the worst. But he has been bowling well this season. I don't know if you guys have followed Gujarat's matches or not, but the length is back. He's hitting the right lengths. See, he has not followed, but he was saying Rashid has not bowled well this season. He has actually bowled well.
So I saw one first match and he was okay. Come on.
Yeah, so the zip in his bowling is back. He's bowling the leg break again. He's getting the leg break to turn again. And he's also bowling in the right areas, which he was not doing last season. So Rashid Khan is coming back to his peak versions. I'm not too sure whether he will actually achieve that, but he's slowly moving up there. So from Gujarat's point of view, that's actually a very good sign. And that's why Rajat Patidar once again becomes very important from RCB.
So before we go to the end of the show where we predict, see where is the match going and what do we like to see tomorrow, what's happening. So just 10 seconds. Okay, just 1 minute spending. So today apparently it's self-proclaimed El Clasico. Mumbai is playing Chennai. the bottom of the table. So मुझे नहीं समझ में आता ये एल क्लासिको कैसे बन गया. Maybe it's the history back then. It's like
L,
how
L.
much
It's not
I bet it
L.
is yellow classico.
See, this is normal, Sparsh, because this is how in Bangalore we feel about Chennai. So don't get itna kyun hatred. So my point is, what do you think? What is going wrong for Chennai? I think there was a glimpse in the last match for Mumbai where they played little better because Ashwani bowled well, Bumrah coming first over, and there also Hardik had to show his attitude, saying we have used him at different times, and he used stats and he said this is not Hardik problem. I'm like, bro, you are the problem. So for me personally, but I'm saying what I'm saying is what's going wrong with Chennai, and do you see them coming back after Dhoni coming back to save some face and leading it to the fact that what's your prediction for tomorrow and what's your percentage kaun jitega etc. El Clasico.
This is what I was saying. It is not EL Clasico. It's El Clasico. Oh my God, he went into slow motion.
मेरा लैग हो रहा है फिर से पता नहीं क्या होता है इधर भाई. चलो.
Yeah, see what's going wrong for CSK. I think they still have actually performed well in the last couple of games where Jamie Overton has started bowling well. He's hitting the deck hard. He's also bowling high speeds actually. He's touching 150 kilometers per hour. Gurjapneet Singh has been a good addition to the team. He also is a tall left arm seamer who is also bowling it into the wicket. Now the problem for CSK is that they don't have power play bowlers left anymore. Anshul Kamboj, he's bowling at the death. But if you look at the power play attack, unless Spencer Johnson is fit and he's actually available and he's playing today, but suddenly I don't know who's going to take wickets for them in the power play because Khalil is gone. I think Mukesh Chaudhary's mother has unfortunately expired, so he isn't available for today's game. So he too is gone. Akil Hussain, maybe will they go back to him? But all in all, that power play bowling seems like an issue to me after Khalil Ahmed actually getting ruled out of the tournament. So that is there for number one. Number two, their batting, I think Gaikwad cannot open the innings. He needs to bat at number three. But the problem is even Ayush Mahatre is now ruled out. Your highest run scorer, the guy who was batting the best for you, he's gone as well. So they might have to bring in Urvil Patel. He might bat at number three now. Brevis and Dubey haven't set the stage on fire. They haven't performed as you would have expected. So the batting has potential. Kartik Sharma, Prashant Veer, 14 crore performance hasn't been there. So all in all, the batting, while it has some potential, it hasn't clicked. And that's what is going wrong for them. And I think, moving Gaikwad to number three, where he can control the innings from there, will be a better approach, allowing Urvil Patel to actually maximize the power play with Sanju Samson.
Who do you think will sub out for Dhoni?
Matthew Short, I think he'll go out right now. Last game, I don't know why they played him. If they wanted to play him for the matchup against Abhishek Sharma, that was a terrible move because Abhishek Sharma, irrespective of what happened in the World Cup, he murders off spin. You look at his IPL stats, I think his strike rate is 170, 180 or maybe even more against off spinners. They, again, I think concert team that Delhi, they made the mistake of bowling Nitish Rana to Abhishek Sharma. Again,
they
Abhishek
opened
Sharma
the first or second over, right, with Rana.
That was the best strategy from your best captain, from your favorite player. वो अलग टीम है. Sorry. Oh. Here we go. No way. चलो आगे बढ़ो. Move on.
So wait, I think tactically also they've got it wrong. Matthew Short, I don't know why was he playing in the last game. He cannot be batting in the middle order. He is a total. I don't have the word. He doesn't play spin well.
He's short of talent, short of.
Well, pretty much, especially when it comes to batting in the middle order. So that was a terrible move. I think he needs to go out. Dhoni, if he's available, he'll come in for him. If not, I think they can go towards Ramakrishna Ghosh, who was the breakout star in the domestics for Maharashtra this season with both bat and ball. So he can actually be a good addition to the team.
Perfect. So what's your prediction for tomorrow? Before my everything goes for a toss finally. I think my phone is getting heated up because of this problem. I think it's getting lagged. So chalo, both of you give your predictions soon and then we'll end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Abhi bol raha hu main if I don't come back. I think RCB will win the match easily.
Lovely.
I think it's going to be 55-45 just based on how they played the last game. And mostly because of the pitch, I think. If they give a two-pace pitch again, and if RCB ends up struggling in their opening slots with batting, it's going to be like 55-45. I would say RCB, they need to get the top three out. But otherwise, it should be a good game.
I'm confident about RCB. I'm confident. I think Gujarat, their batting beyond the top three does not inspire any kind of confidence. You get Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Josh Butler out, and you sort of win the game then and there. And RCB's power play bowling is very strong. You have Hazelwood, you have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, you have Rafiq Salam. By the way, I did not bring this up. So Rafiq Salam has been the most economical power play bowler this season. How do I remove us? Yeah. So he actually has the best economy, and second is Mohammad Siraj. So RCB, they are a total force in the power play, and I think we have the resources to sort of get Gujarat's top order. And if you get the top order, you sort of you definitely are ahead in the game. So I think 65-35, maybe even 70-30 towards RCB. And also, I can't remember the last time RCB lost back-to-back matches. I think it was in 2024 before we went on that winning spree of 6-7 games where we won continuously and we miraculously qualified for the playoffs. That was the time when we sort of lost.
They had 1% chance. 1% chance.
Yeah, 1% chance. Yeah. Uske baad se we haven't lost 2 matches in a row.
Last thing for CSK for today's match, they should start subscribing to Ashwin's channel. They should just listen to what he has to say. That's it. All they need to do is that. That guy has become a prophet. He's dropping nuggets left, right, and center. Fitness management, injury management, who to play at what stage, scouting. Ramakrishna Ghosh, he spoke about him at length. They just need to listen to what that guy has to say.
So you can ignore. You can इसको ना ये mute करते हैं इधर. Nathan, you will be muted to the show because ये ना ये मेरे बिल्डिंग में रहता है. ये मैच देखने आया था पिछले मैच. इसके वजह से हारे हैं हम और इससे कमिंग कप टू नमदू अल्लाह. Take care of your Samson Malayali. So anyways, moving on. So and he's a Manchester United fan, so you know how much I love him. Perfect. Before we end the show, thank you guys for joining in, and I'm lagging again, so please don't mind. I don't know what to do with my phone and my device, and God bless me. Some days it's really good, some days it's bad, just like current RCB season. Thank you, Abhi, for joining in. Thank you, Spurs, for joining in. I hope we win. Though मुझे लगता है कि this season looks more like a Punjab season. I hope they collapse really bad in qualifiers.
It's a clear season, man. He's nailing it.
Nailing it, yeah. Chalo, see you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you on Twitter, Sparsh. Good night. See you guys.
We'll fight about something new. Bye-bye.
End हो जा भाई. End भी नहीं होता ये. Ah, ah, ah.